Imagine going from scattered city-states with beef over farmland to building one of the most influential empires in human history and shaping the future of art, science, war, politics, and even gym memberships. That's ancient Greece for you. But it didn't last. And how it rose and fell is straight-up epic. Let's rewind. First off, the Greeks weren't born as one big, happy empire. In the beginning, it was chaos. A bunch of independent city-states called polis, all doing their own thing. Athens, Sparta, Corinth, Thebes. They were more like rival siblings than allies, fighting one minute, teaming up the next, and constantly flexing on each other with statues, temples, and drama competitions. Yes, actual drama. But even though they were divided, they shared a language, religion, and a serious love for philosophy, honor, and glory. Then came the spark that started it all, the Persian Wars. In the 5th century BCE, the Persian Empire, aka the biggest empire the world had ever seen, decided to mess with Greece. Big mistake. The Greeks, especially Athens and Sparta, banded together to fight back. You've probably heard of the Battle of Marathon. That's the one where the outnumbered Athenians somehow beat the Persians, and a guy ran 26 miles back to tell the city, then dropped dead. True story. That's where we get the word marathon. Then came Thermopylae. 300 Spartans, yeah, those guys, held off an entire Persian army in a narrow pass. Total power move. In the end, Greece won. Persia went home, and suddenly Greece was feeling itself. Athens especially came out of that war like a rock star. They formed the Delian League, basically a group of allied city-states that paid money for protection. But instead of just protecting everyone, Athens took that cash and built the Parthenon. Real subtle. This was the golden age of Greece. Art, philosophy, democracy, it all exploded. Socrates was out here asking annoying questions, Plato was writing about perfect societies, and Aristotle was inventing science while casually tutoring a kid named Alexander. More on him later. But of course, power brings problems, and Athens got cocky. Cue the Peloponnesian War. Athens versus Sparta. 27 years of pure drama. It was like Game of Thrones, but with more sandals. In the end, Sparta won. Athens was humiliated. The Golden Age dimmed and the Greek world started falling apart from the inside. Constant wars, political chaos, everyone turning on everyone. And then, boom, a dude from the north shows up. His name? Philip of Macedon. Now, Macedon wasn't even considered real Greek by the southern city-states, but Philip, he didn't care. He was smart, brutal, and had a serious plan. Unite all of Greece, by force if necessary. And he did. But just as he was about to invade Persia and take the whole show on the road, he got assassinated. Plot twist. Enter his 20-year-old son, Alexander the Great. This guy was on another level, taught by Aristotle, trained by killers. Charisma cranked to 11. He wasted zero time. He took the Greek army and basically conquered the known world. Persia, taken. Egypt, taken. All the way to India? Yep. The man spread Greek culture across 3 continents in under a decade. That's why we call it the Hellenistic era, because Greek influence was everywhere. But then, at just 32 years old, Alexander suddenly died. No heir, no plan, just gone. His generals split up the empire like leftover pizza, and surprise, surprise, it didn't go well. The unity shattered. Greece never fully recovered. Over time, all those former territories got picked apart by rising powers, especially one little up-and-coming empire from the west, Rome. The Romans admired the Greeks, copied their gods, took their architecture, respected their thinkers, but eventually they conquered them too. By 146 BCE, Greece wasn't independent anymore, just another province in the growing Roman Empire, and that was the fall. So how did the Greek Empire rise? Through war, unity, philosophy, and sheer brilliance. And how did it fall? Also war, ego, backstabbing, and just being too good at their own game. But even though the empire crumbled, Greek ideas never died. Their philosophy still shapes modern thought. Their politics inspired modern democracy. And let's be real, we're still talking about their myths, their heroes, their epic battles. So yeah, the Greek Empire fell, but its legacy, that's eternal. If that blew your mind, just wait till we break down how Sparta actually worked in real life. Spoiler, it's way crazier than the movies. Hit that like button if you choose Athens over Sparta, or vice versa. And subscribe for more ancient stories, reimagined for modern minds. Catch you in the next one.